heat is to the flame, so to speak. Let's jump into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our first game and the first non-Zerg, non-Terran that we've seen, that I've seen in this particular tournament?
There are a lot of Terrans in this tournament.
I think I remember this guy from the last LAN, but we'll get into that in just a quick moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready to begin what will most likely be an absolutely epic best of three. In the bottom right-hand corner, directions are difficult. In the bottom right-hand corner, we do indeed have our first player. This is Rallen.
And in the top left, yeah, that's the left, sure.
Yeah.
In the top left, as the green Zerg, he just lost, but he's looking out. He's looking for blood on this match. It is WallytheWise.
I do not know what just happened to the music. It's doing something weird. Yeah, that was weird.
You know what? It worked. It worked out, and that's the important part, because that still sounded amazing.
That was something. All right, boys and girls, it's a PvZ on Coda, which Coda and Echo, those were the maps that were introduced to the map pool, and then people tended to like Coda a bit more, but there were the two maps that everyone got confused, and so they were like, let's play Echo, and then let's play the one that isn't Echo, but now we only have Coda. So that's how I always remember this map.
That's how.
It's the map that's not Echo.
Map that's not Echo. I liked Echo, but this map is a little bit better. It's a little bit easier to take a fourth. Then Echo was like, okay, here's your three bases. Okay, your fourth is either all the way north or all the way to the west. Choose. And you're just like,
Where do I go? I don't even know.
So right now we see 15 hatch, 15 pool.
Not too crazy.
Not too
I
crazy.
Mean, 13 cybercore, 17 or 13 gateway, 17 cybercore.
17 gateway, 13 cybercore.
I mean, there's a gas in there as well.
There's a gas.
I think it's 9 gas, 14 pylon.
14 pylon.
All right. So anyways, 13 gateway, probably 14 gas and 17 cybercore. That would be my guess.
And we actually see a proxy pylon if you...
That's a rascal.
Oh, actually,
that's a proxy probe.
I am blind, man. But we do, like, there is the possibility. He is sitting there. Crouching probe, hidden pylon.
I think no one else has ever made that joke before.
No one else?
You're the first.
Am I?
All right, Natural Nexus is going to be going down right around 21. You know what that means? This is about as standard as you get for like eco, just standard macro games.
Yeah, it's a little bit safe on the. It's a little bit safe on. Because he didn't want to. He doesn't want to like die to some like early pools. So
he didn't Nexus first.
Yeah, he didn't Nexus first, or he didn't do gate. He didn't do he didn't do Nexus Forge, Nexus first, then Forge, then Gateway, which is like super greedy.
Does anyone like still do that isn't planning on cannon rushing?
Yeah, no, you can still like the whole point is just
that's
super
annoying.
greedy. Super greedy. Oh yeah, he has supply block. That's really bad. And no overlords.
Yep.
Wally, why are you build overlords? Why do you do this?
Double
You're breaking my
Evo
Zerg
chamber.
heart. And he has so much gas in the bank. So what is he gonna do with all that gas? I guess like early upgrades. He wants to bank up the gas, but to build units, I don't know if you know this. But
you need minerals?
You need supply.
That's true.
Like supply is needed.
Boop! We got our first overlord.
Yeah, but now he's gonna need to build another one because he only has like he can build a roach and a drone.
Nope, he built a queen and a drone. Now
See,
we've got 2 more overlords on the way. So as we've got the first couple of stalkers, first couple of lings out in the middle of the map, they're going to be contesting each other. So what looked like it could have been, you know, stalker mothership core pressure actually turned into a bit of a delayed stalker mothership core pressure.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to see what Rallen was doing. Wanted to figure it out, but couldn't quite. Like the stalker's nice denial on the scout. Right now, a spine is going down, and roaches are on the production tab. +1 attack, +1 missiles attack is also going down, and a proxy pylon. And we have 2 more gates in the production tab right now. So it could be, it's going to be a lot of pressure right now. There's already 2 gateways.
4 gates.
And then there's going to be another 2 more gateways plopping down. I want to see, is he going to go for sentries, or is he going to go for stalkers or zealots? I like zealots, but in this case, he has a roach warren, so stalkers are pretty good against it.
Wow.
Maybe like
up to certain numbers until you get to a certain point, and then it's like you need blink, you need force fields, immortals, something.
You need something that can test the roaches. But right now, like in low numbers, like stalkers are really good against. Like in low numbers, stalkers are pretty good against roaches. Right now, we do see a robot going down for Rallen, so he is trying to transition out of this. Like it's not like committed like attack where he needs to do damage. He's still making probes. 33 workers for him. He's doing pretty well. And right now, Wally's getting his upgrades, getting some more drones, trying to hold off with as minimal units as he can.
As few overlords as possible.
As few overlords as possible.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to build these. I don't need them. I don't need overlords
like them.
I don't have units.
Yeah, if you don't have units, you don't need many overlords.
But then you can't. But right now, we do see 2 forgers actually going down in the
double
background.
forge.
So this is a really just like, oh, I'm pressuring you, make some units, and then he just macros heavily behind it, which is really nice.
If he didn't get 4 gateways and instead went like 2 gateway, 3 gateway into like double forge, 3rd nexus, I'd be like, are we watching Hero? Is this CJ Ente's Hero?
Is this like that'd be super greedy too.
Yeah,
so
he does. Sometimes he does those builds, and you're just like, why?
Hero's a god. I see him play, and I'm like, wow.
That guy has so many WCS points.
He does.
It's actually crazy.
He's like
he's number 1 with
number
over
1?
7,000. Yeah.
Does he just travel to everything? Just like, give me all the money. Just give me everything. I want it all.
I'm not actually sure, but it looked like probes got pulled. I don't know if he was just saturating his gases, but I want to imagine that he saw a green blip on his map, and he like went to pull probes, and then he's like, oh, it's an overlord. I could kill it with a sentry.
I was like, I don't need. It's like, oh no. What would it be anyways? It's not, like
I don't even know.
Like if for like if it was an oracle, like dude, those things frighten me.
Oracles are pretty scary.
Oh, dude,
that is a lot of zealots.
Okay, so this I know this. Dude, I lose to this on ladder a lot, but he's doing. But he like this one player on ladder. I forgot his name, but he does this a lot to me. But this guy's not doing it. He's not doing it as efficiently. He's supposed to be already hitting by now. Immortal Zealot. You attack. It's like an all-in because he didn't take his 2 gases until like a lot later.
Okay.
You do it off 2 gas. You do off like 2 gases. You go Immortal Zealot, and then like you kill their 3rd, and then you just kill them. You literally just kill them. It's so strong, and like the best timing I've ever seen it get hit on is like around like 7:30.
Yeah, this is 3 minutes past that.
Yeah, 3 minutes past that, but it's still strong because
it is,
especially against slow roaches right now. Like, wait, did he not get overload? No, he did not get roach speed. That's actually a really huge like oversight on him. But
there is going to be a lot of trouble for WallytheWise.
And he doesn't see it. Look, that's 7 drones. Why is it, he's not making units right now? And he still doesn't see it. He can go.
His roaches are out of position. They're going to be caught potentially by... Nope. They were paying attention, which means these force fields are going to cut them in half. Half the roaches get eliminated so quickly by double immortal, stalkers, and the zealots tearing everything apart. A small contingency of roaches still exists.
Those force fields are so beautiful right there.
Oh.
He should have like you're supposed to just kite back, wait for those hydras to pop, and with hydras you can hold this. With hydras you can hold this push.
Can't kite against force fields.
Can't kite against force fields.
You can't.
It's really strong, but this 3rd has to get canceled. You're not gonna hold this 3rd. Is he gonna cancel it or is it a kill? It is a kill.
Wow.
Not a cancel.
He tried to get another 3rd as well.
He's just like, I know you have units, but let me just.
That's 8 drones now eliminated. Hydra's also going to be getting caught out in the middle of the map. Even the Mothership Core does survive as Rallen is going to be stepping on forward. He wants revenge from the earlier part of this game. Drones pulled immediately. There's nothing here for the defense. Down to 24 army supply as even the drones are sacrificed in large numbers.
Like, this is really brutal. And even if, like, somehow he held this off, it's pushed. Like, he can go back and macro behind it, but doesn't need to because there's no units for WallytheWise right now. It's 102 supply to 44. This game is... Oh, my God. Like, I feel really bad because I feel the pain as a Zerg player, man. Like, I'm just, like, sitting there, I'm just like, God, man, Protoss, I'm just, like, screaming.
GG, Rallen. Rallen will indeed fall out of game number 1 to victory. That was a weird way to phrase that. But Rallen goes up, falls upwards into a 1-0 score for this best of 3. WallytheWise, we've been following this guy's path virtually since he started the tournament.
Yes.
And
basically.
He's down 0-3.
0-3. You know what?
This is rough.
I believe him.
You believe in him?
The tilt can be real. I think he just needs to like go back, like scout a little bit better. Because like that game, like he seems to feel much comfortable in obviously ZVP than he does in ZVT. Because all the other games we saw him only with like 30 workers, and then like he was only like making like lings. He was making with a bunch of roaches that didn't do anything. And this one, like he was actually droning a little bit better. He was feeling a lot more comfortable in the matchup.
Is it just, you know, like early game, like maybe he hasn't played his practice matches yet?
Yeah, like he did have to play, like he was in like another tournament that's going on here for like a different game.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, and he was the Smash guy.
Yes, he was the Smash
Havoc
guy.
Havoc was not happy about that.
Yeah, Havoc's just like, I want to play. And I'm like, Havoc, gotta calm down, man. He's like, no, I want to play.
Havoc was just so ready. He was so amped up for some Havoc.
He's just like
to create some Havoc in game.
Oh my god, you and your puns.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here all night. Of course, I'm Cyber. This is Blast next to me. One of the few times I've actually dual casted with someone physically there. So it's a very different experience. But we're going to be heading into game number 2. Do you know what map it is?
It is Iron Fortress.
How about that? You know, a little birdie told me that we may actually have a little video to play that's about Iron Fortress.
Oh, do we?
We do.
Ooh.
All right, we have our blue Protoss player in the top left-hand corner of Iron Fortress. Can he make the 2-0 happen? This is Rallen.
The music still gets me. Still love it. And in the bottom left, he's down 0-1, lost 3 games in a row, but doesn't get tilted, hopefully. It is WallytheWise. I still love this music.
I can't believe I just did that.
What? Oh, the probe?
No. I accidentally hit 2 on the keyboard, which of course goes to the second player's vision.
Oh.
But that's not actually what we want.
We announced WallytheWise. We just look at the Protoss. Man, we don't care about you. We just want to look.
Probe Scout coming out immediately. And sometimes when we see like a pylon down here, not up in the natural, or not up in the main where it'd be faster. Yeah. When we see this and then an early Probe Scout on a 4-player map, it's like, are you going to be cheeky? Are you going to go for some sort of Forge?
Actually, yeah, Forge opening was really strong on this map as well. I like this map for Forge openings, but it looks like it is going to be a Nexus first.
He's certainly going for something that isn't just probes.
It's just pretty greedy, but a good way, if you ever scout this as a Zerg, and you ever know they're going to do this, a good way to be even more greedy is you do 3 hatch before pool. But
he can't do that, though. No, he cancels the pool and then goes 3 hatch. He's like,
I don't need this pool.
Yeah, I don't need it. I'm going to go 3 hatch, which is like the worst way to do 3 hatch.
Oh.
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh. I love you, Wally. I love.
Right here, and tell me, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know if your team won or not.
I can see where he's looking, and I have a friend watching.
All right, we're back.
All right, let's go, boy. Wait, okay, no, I was about to be like, I didn't see the hatch for a second.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would you just cancel? Wait,
He
we
likes-
need
he
a
likes-
second to like actually like believe our eyes there, because we were like messing around, and he's just like,
yeah,
well, no,
and then he
guys,
actually did it.
guys, I will actually do this right now.
Balls versus Lady Balls.
For some reason, he decided the best option for him at that moment
I like it,
was
man.
that.
I like it.
Real sports versus
It's really nice.
Club.
It's really, really, really good. I like it. Look at it. His economy's gonna be booming, and there's no early pressure right now that the Protoss can do.
So right now, he's behind by 7 workers. At what point does the production from the 3rd hatch help him to overcome that problem?
As soon as like he gets these queens out, you want the queens out just to connect you want the 3rd queen just to connect the creep, and then as soon as you get your queens out, you have enough money to just start like making rounds and rounds and rounds of drones. As soon as the queens come out, they inject their larva, they connect the creep, and then you're gonna see just rounds of drones come in. So like in the next like minute or two, you're gonna be seeing like a bunch of drones just come in. But right now,
Is
we
this
do
just
see
a safety roach warren?
I guess you don't want like. There's no reason to be aggressive and do 3 hatch before.
Yeah,
pool.
exactly. Like, oh man.
Oh no, sorry. Hatch first into pool and to cancel the pool
Into 3 hatch
after
before
he
pool.
scouts, after he sees his overlord, like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
Nexus first.
I still
Oh,
can't even believe that actually happened.
I'm dying inside.
Like, that's one of the dumb things that we get to say as commentators, where it's like, what if he
We can
goes
sound
double forge and then cancels the upgrades? And so he thinks, and then he goes into an all-in, and you're like, that would never happen.
And then it happens.
And then, yeah, and
See,
then
that's
you're like,
something like
what if
Haas-
he cancels the pool?
That's something like Haas would do.
Oh, my word.
Like he's like, no guys, I'm gonna no, you thought I was gonna Mac, bro.
You thought that 3rd Nexus was real.
Oh man, dude, it's impressive when Haas takes like a 2nd base, man. If he takes a 3rd
It
base,
is,
I'm
yeah.
like blown out of the water.
That's actually, you actually go over to his computer, and you're like, are you actually Haas?
Are you say like? Do I need to like? Do you have like one of those like mask things from like Mission Impossible? Like you check his neck, like you're just like pulling on his neck.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about.
But right now we do see 4 gateways going down the robo, and he stopped pro production.
So the interesting thing is this is going to be up to 6 gates. If he adds on number 7, then that's a bigger commitment. But
this looks like
6,
6 gateways. This is an Immortal Sentry all in.
yeah, you like can transition, but yeah, 6 gateways.
Yeah, 6 gateways, 3 gas. Yeah, it's definitely it's an Immortal Sentry all in. He's making zealots. I'd rather him be making sentries to gather up energy, but so far this is still fine.
This is fine. This is okay.
This is fine. Right now you need to drone as much as you like as greedy as you can be until you can't be greedy anymore. And the way that you're supposed to hold this is with Ling Hydra. Is how you're supposed to hold this.
I mean,
You
the
shut
layer
down-
is coming in.
The layer is coming in. He can't, and Wally does slow down the Hydra down pretty early, and he needs to be making drones. Like he made some roaches just for like safety reason, but right now it's still fine. He's making more drones right now. You just need to be greedy. You stop around like 50 drones,
Okay.
and then all you do is make nothing but units right now. But we have 1 immortal done. The 2nd immortal's done. You usually push out when you have 2, 3 immortals. Some Protosses push out with 2. Some Protosses push out with 3. But it looks like he just wants to get the show on the road. Right now he did see the immortal, and he did see the link. So we should be seeing roaches on the production tab. Okay, there we go, roaches. And do we have can we check the upgrades? Does he have link speed or no? No, he does not
Wow,
have
he
link speed.
skipped Ling speed after he canceled that pool.
So this is going to be a tough hold because you either need Ling Roach or you need Ling Hydra. You need the Lings to like be able to tank for something. Right there, that was really good
Ooh.
by Wally. He does kill that pylon, but there's more pylons going down. He needs to kill the probe, so he
Yeah,
can't get
stop
a closer.
those pylons.
Because there is no warp prism with this push. He's like he forgoes the warp prism. He does scout. Wally does scout with this, and he is throwing down the Hydra down right now.
All right, first couple of roaches going to be stepping forward. Force fields locking a couple of them in, but it's not enough for massive damage. Of course, holding this 3rd is going to be extremely difficult, as Blast pointed out. No real upgrades. Roach speed is only just a quarter of the way
He
done.
needs to move the roaches right there before he gets force fielded in.
Oh.
That it would have almost been like it could have been a really good hold if he didn't do that right there. But now he's losing so many roaches right now. He needs to try to rally as many units as he can to his natural. Pop the Hydra didn't finish. Pop out the Hydras and then try to just stall. Wait for 1-1 to finish. And with 1-1 with Hydras, they could do it, but he's just gonna tap out.
GG. WallytheWise, unfortunately, will end up going down to another 2-0. That's too bad, man.